All right, we're at Enco with an old buddy of mine from way back, probably 10 years. Bill Bennett, how you doing?
Ryan, I'm fantastic. Now that you're here, even better. This is a great tradition we got.
So we're at Enco. Let's talk. We all know Enco, but let's talk about what you guys do.
Yeah, I mean, we've been around since the mid '80s. Broadcast automation and playout is the easy way to explain it, but we got so many things going on. AI speech to text, AI generative GPT stuff going with automatic script creation, virtual production technology now, leading playout for radio and television, of course, automated captioning used by hundreds of television stations around the country. We're in a lot of different places.
Wow, amazing. Let's talk about your caption solution, because I believe it's right behind us, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we've got a couple of different options.
Sure.
We have the new Encaption 5, which is based on our leading award-winning Encaption framework and Encaption 4 system designed for on-premises captioning, which is very popular because when you're not in the cloud, you have a lot more control over what's on-prem. But some customers have cloud workflow, so they need something cloud-based. That's what we have the Encaption Sierra for right here, which can do both cloud and on-prem captioning, and it can run on Linux or Windows, really flexible depending on what the customer wants. One of the really cool things we're just showing off here, it can detect applause and it can detect music, something that customers have been asking for a really long time. The AI engine in this thing can do that. So
when you say detect music, like literally tell somebody in captioning what the song that's playing or whatever?
Exactly, yeah, because for folks who are deaf or hard of hearing, they can't tell if it's music going on or if there's some applause,
right.
But they miss part of the programming if they can only see what is being spoken, right? So now with this AI stuff going on, it can actually tell that there's applause going on, and it'll put the word applause on the screen. Or if they hear some music, if it hears music, it's going to say music. So we're really excited about that.
Fantastic. Anything else you'd like to show off?
So beyond the Encaption, we're AI, right? Everything's big with AI these days. Well, we're actually making the rubber hit the road with our Spec AI product over here. So let's kind of go for a journey. It looks like somebody's getting a demo of the product right now. So I can just kind of talk to it. This is a web-based appliance that we in Benstown. So this is a really neat thing that we'll be doing from a joint venture standpoint.
Feel free to get closer over there if you like.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we just kind of like,
there we go.
And we call it Spec AI. And so here's the thing, in radio, let's say you've got an advertiser or an underwriter that wants to hear a few different voiceover examples, maybe different background beds, music beds, stuff like that. It could take a long time. Do you have enough production staff to do it? Budgets are always thin. Staff are always thin. With this, you can actually type in some of the key parameters that you need, maybe an auto, a showroom or a car dealer or something like that. Put their name in it, and then it sends it off to our generative GPT service that then comes back with, if you give it, tell it 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, it'll come back, give you all the copy for that. 3 versions. You can edit those all you want, and then tell it what voice you want. We've got about 12 different male and female voices, over a dozen of each, that you can then have it voice into a real synthetic voice. Turns that into and then you choose the music, by the way. Don't forget that. Then you mix the two together, and you've got your music bed with the voiceover and the voice alone that you can actually go to air with, or just email to customers and say, here's 15 of them, which one do you want to go with?
Right, so you're literally whipping up spots for your clients.
In seconds, yes, exactly. And web-based, you can do this from anywhere.
I guess you could do sweepers and stingers with station liners and the whole 9 yards.
Oh, yeah, and by the way, great point. Related to that, our DAD playout system, digital delivery, and that's this thing that we've been building out and growing over decades, so it's very popular. We've got a integration of what we call AI track in there now. So the AI running in our DAD system will see let's say there's you have some artist information, like the artist and the title coming up. We send that information to our generative service and come back with a little bit of more data, like 15 or 20 words, that kind of romance what that song is coming up. The song starts, or maybe there's a trailer going into the song, it automatically generates the voice for that and inserts it right in the playlist, or on top of the music if it starts without any singing or something, right? And the air it goes. And that's great at like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning shows where you don't have a host that can really do that manually. The AI can do it for you.
You still have mom?
Yes, actually, so mom, if you have a dad, you got to have a mom, right?
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. But what we've done is we've rebranded that thing something a little more intuitive to what it does, and that's called Clipfire. Clipfire.
We have Clipfire.
So mom has become Clipfire. Yeah, you do. Great. Yeah, channel to box. There's several different channels of video you can play and record at the same time with transcodes on the fly. It's a powerful machine.
Right. So at the studio, at Broadcast Beat Studios, we have the DAD system. It's a radio automation system they call it Dad, digital audio
Delivery.
Yep. And then Mom was
media something manager, I think.
Right, and now it's called Clipfire. So that's the video side of it. And by the way, you can make them talk to each other if I remember right.
Mom and Dad, right? But it has a argumentative filter, so they never argue. So
I was just going to say it's all about communication with the two parents.
I'm totally making that up. Speaking of video, we got something really cool to show you over there.
Let's go that way. So we're going to walk one more way, or one more direction. Walking back.
All right, we're walking and we're talking, right?
All right.
So we were showing this last year, right? In fact, shall we just go up on, hang out onto some green screen? Careful not to trip on this. But last year we were debuting this. This is the Chimera Video Production System, a company that we're in business with and partnered with. This is an exciting thing for Enco to be building out with the Chimera team. We work on building what this thing can do together. And we were showing this last year. Now it's much more interesting. It's more advanced. If you've seen video virtual production done for like the movies, like Mandalorian. Everyone talks about all these great film releases.
Oh, real quick, LeVar, feel free to show that monitor and what's behind you. So while he's talking, everybody can see what he's illustrating.
And then we. Oh, wait, no, okay, yeah. So
yeah, we get it.
Yeah. It's what you're looking at traps between so that it gives you a little more creative opportunity when you create those mats.
Sure.
But it's based on what's called the Unreal Engine, and a lot of people have heard about that. That's the big Hollywood virtual production engine, right? We've harnessed that to use for broadcast workflows. You can bring in multiple live streams or video playback streams, all kinds of three-dimensional graphics. If you look up there, there's a three-dimensional sensor. So if
we want to get that, LeVar. Right there.
Oh, yeah, there's actually two of them. That one is for the augmented reality set, and this one right above us is for the set that we're on.
And who makes that sensor?
It's called a Z sensor, Z-E-D.
Okay, got
Yep.
it. Okay.
And what's cool about that is it can tell where we are in 3D space, so we could have a table in front of us, a fake table, but we can be behind it. If you recall last year, actually, I think we had a table in front of us with captions on it. And then when we walk out in front of it, it knows we're in front of it, and now we have it behind us.
Got it.
Imagine doing that with real graphics and video flows and other pieces of virtual furniture. We can even insert people from other locations as if they're in a chair next to you on this set.
So you literally have floating graphics.
Absolutely.
And
the three-dimensional space.
Right, it's all dimensional, like something's in front of you and behind. It's amazing.
Yeah, and literally you could be right here in this chair next to me. You look like you're next to me, but you could be anywhere else in the world with this stuff. So very exciting.
Awesome. All right, at the Enco booth, West Hall, Bill Bennett, guy that's no stranger to NAB Show. Thank you so much. It's great seeing you.
10
years now, 12 years we've known each other. It's all about that NAB.